Welcome to another video, boys and girls. My name is Impact, and today I want to share with you what made me go back to League of Legends and what it has been like for me, given that I haven't played in around a year and a half. So as many of you know, a couple of years ago I had a tough decision to make. You can check out the video where I tell you exactly what was going through my mind at the time in the description below, so I won't bother you too much with the details. Suffice it to say, I was feeling physically and emotionally drained. The thing is, for the longest time I felt guilty about my choice anyway. I was leaving a game that had given me so much in the past, amazing friends, the opportunity to travel all over Europe, a content creator career, and a girlfriend too, of all things. But still, it had to be done if I was to continue doing what I loved, and that's entertaining people. Whether it's through educational content or just by being my idiotic self, I love interacting with the people that allowed me to get to where I am. I started playing whatever I felt like playing on stream, including Heroes of the Storm and Overwatch for a time, and to be honest, it was amazing. And let me tell you, Blizzard was and has been absolutely amazing to me and many other content creators. I never thought I'd see my damn mug splattered across their clients so often in multiple games. It does go to show that the company does value content creators, whether they're streamers or YouTubers. Both Heroes of the Storm and Overwatch are amazing games that I love to play even to this day, and even if you're a League of Legends player, you should give them a try when you can. I'm not trying to make you stop playing League, but trust me on this, playing multiple games does help your mindset evolve, and it does make you a better player overall. But I'll get to that in a bit. However, streaming isn't always easy. You have to look at your numbers, strategies, see what works, what doesn't. Overwatch worked for me for a long time, and it was probably some of the most fun I've ever had on my channel, but after a while, it simply was not the same. This is based on my own experience here, but when you focus on streaming over creating video content, your regional fan base is incredibly important. You need to appeal first and foremost to your regional and national communities so you can grow a base viewer count. You can then work towards getting to that top 5 to 10 spot in whatever game you're playing so you can establish a global viewer base afterwards. If you can't get that base established, you're in for a potentially longer and rougher ride than what would normally happen, or otherwise happen. Let me just say, I'm in no way trying to blame anyone, the community, or anyone other than me. But the Portuguese community did stop being as engaged as they were in the beginning. The game slowly started to dying out. I'm talking about Overwatch here, and especially after Blizzard announced Overwatch League would be a franchising, and it was something I did not expect to happen so soon, but that I should have accounted for, and planned for, to be honest. Fast forward a couple of months and I'm facing another need for change. Not because I'm feeling drained again, but merely because whatever I'm doing is not working. League of Legends is always the obvious game to go back to, but I didn't want to do it if I didn't feel like I could be entertaining or if I knew I wasn't going to be enjoying the game. So I started giving it a try on stream on occasion. And well, I kind of missed the feeling of playing it apparently. This kind of individual influence you can have in a game, whether it's a positive or a negative one, is something that I kind of missed. A bunch of memories just started popping in my mind back then. The games that I played with friends during summer, my first tournament at XL Party in Lisbon, my first international experience at Insomnia 47, my first videos, the joy that I had when I streamed back in the day. I mean, this is where it gets kind of hard to explain. It's not just a strategic change here. I'm actually enjoying the game again. So let's talk about what it has been, considering I haven't played for, a year and a half. So let's talk about toxicity. I feel like people really aren't as toxic, but this may be a result of me not looking at chat. I'm kind of used to listening to people on Overwatch's voice chat or just relying on pings in Heroes of the Storm. So this may not exactly be that accurate. As for plants, I don't really get why they were introduced yet. Some of you will probably bash me for this, but why? Is this some kind of attempt to add another complexity layer to jungling, counter-jungling, invading? Honestly, I don't think the idea is that great, and I feel like it's more than a gimmick than anything else. As for dragons, my first impression was, hey, Riot's trying to get on the RNG train and introduce some randomness onto the Rift. After thinking about it, however, nah, still the same. Still, a bit more interesting than the plants, but nothing too drastic. Dragons are still as important as they were, in most cases, so I'm good. Rift Herald, this is a change I actually dig. It makes the top side of the map a little bit more active in the early to mid game, and it does bring more strategic diversity to the Rift, so kudos to Riot on this one. Items. What the actual shit is going on? I have no idea what I'm building. Wait a second, why is this genre just rushing Ardent Sensor? Oh my god! So masteries. I'm lost. I mean, I'm completely lost. I gotta well, I would have to study if it wasn't for Riot could just, you know, throwing masteries and runes off the window. So I'm actually good. Thanks, Riot. Now, remember when I told you I'd get back to the mindset thing in the first part of this video? Yeah. Do you know what hasn't changed at all? People surrendered too damn soon. And this is something that I myself was guilty of. I mean, you hear that first blood 5 minutes in, your top laner's dead. 2 minutes afterwards, he's dead again. Then you have your jungler trying his best to help him out, and both of them are dead. Your morale's going down, you can feel the game is going to be lost, and you're itching to be able to surrender. But why though? I mean, I get it. Morale is important, and you don't want to waste 40 minutes in a game that you think is lost from the get-go. But this is where the mindset needs to kick in. When do you expect to learn to play a game, late game scenario? When are you expecting to be able to understand the game properly if you don't even get to the mid-game? Your team sucks, so does the enemy team. Your teammates are as likely to screw up as your opponents, no matter what stage of the game it is. I know this is a topic that I could easily talk about in a single video, but if I had to choose one thing that surprised me the most about League of Legends after all of this time, this would kind of be it. Other than that, League has been amazing to get to. Having fun with people that haven't stopped playing, all of those memories coming back, and the feeling that a lot of people who used to watch my streams and guides are still around is just absolutely brilliant. I'll be sticking around for the time being. While granted, I will not be playing exclusively League. I will be doing my best to get back to creating some guides and YouTube content as well for those of you whose schedules are a bit incompatible with my stream. I think this is it for now though. Let me know in the comment section below where exactly I was able to insult you, if at all. And hey, if for some reason you managed to watch this video, let me know as well by clicking that like or subscribe buttons. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Peace.